like that. Okay guys, so this is the Atlas. Strategy before was a little bit different. If you watch the last video, things have changed since there's some new strategies out depending on your goals. So the rules are as such: white mobs drop +0 maximum, yellow blue drops +1 maximum, and unique bosses that aren't like invasion bosses, breach lords, beyond mobs, all that stuff, rogue exiles, they drop up to +2 on the Atlas. So what you want to do is you want to find the range of maps that you're going to be doing most of all. For me, that's tier 10, tier 11, and tier 12. I really enjoy those maps. So the Atlas strategy is this bonus here, it doesn't change how many maps drop. Okay, Gigi has stated that this does not change the number of maps that drops. What it does is this number divided by 100 is the average tier that shifts up on your Atlas. Okay, so with that in mind, basically you want to maximize like this number with the maps that you want to run. So our strategy is you're going to complete everything from tier 1 all the way up to tier 9. Okay, in most cases. The reason I don't complete all of tier 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is because you want if a map drops in those tiers, you want it to be one of the ones you want. So for example, I shape dunes, so that's a tier 10, and that's amazing. I can run this all day, and with breach especially, it's doubly true because this has the most breaches per map on average. I think it's not unusual to get 3 breaches in one map, and that's like pure currency drop, so it's great. So if a tier 10 drops, I only want this, so that's why I only shape that. If you can see, all the other ones are unshaped. And tier 11, Strand. I can run Strands all day. It's pretty fun. Causes a little bit of lag, but that's okay. So Strand is tier 11. Tier 12 is Mud Geyser. And tier 13, before I had Atoll only because Atoll is very fun to run. But then I realized that I don't run many tier 13s. I have enough fun in tier 10 through 12 where I can sell T13, 14, 15. So what I did is I shaped Atoll and Cemetery because Cemetery has 3 bosses in it, and it's a lot easier to get than Courtyard, which has 3 bosses in it, right? So that's the reason there. Tier 14s I don't really run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape I'm going to complete every tier 14 and 15 for the Atlas bonus. And so if a tier 13, 14, 15, I'll probably sell it, right? 14 and 15 I'll definitely sell. Tier 13, it'll depend on if I want to run it or not. Okay, so that's the reason there. Now, how to get these shaped? You're gonna have to do the stuff with the purple circle around it, right? The purple circle gives you a shaper's rope. Now I recommend on some of them doing the uniques because those you won't unshape. You do all the uniques on your Atlas for max bonus. And so I see I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing some tier 15s. I'm missing some tier 14s just because I haven't been able to take the time to buy those. But that's what I'm going to do. And the reasoning once again is if I only do T10, T11, T12, right? That's why I enjoy. Why do I need only one map in tier 14 and 15? It doesn't make any sense because if I don't run those and I just sell them, then I want all the added bonus I can. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you're the player that just wants to run the maps that they enjoy at all times, then what you're going to want to do is you can shape or complete all the way tier 1 through tier 9, and then tier 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can either shape one of them or you can shape the ones that you only want to run. And other rules are as follows. There's a Care Blad strategy. You can go to my VODs and watch Care Blad strategy for maintaining a T10, 11, 12 map pool pretty easily. And if you have any other questions, that is about it. It's very nice, and I'll show you the map pool here. So like here's like some reds that I have from doing it. Here's some more that I did, and then here's some more that I did. I haven't been doing this too long, so this will only grow. It's pretty much at this point impossible to run out of maps. And like here are like some good yellow maps that I enjoy running. So the strategy, it works pretty well, and I recommend you try it. And that's about it. Maybe pay for the Guardians. Oh, one more rule, guys. Okay, never run a map unless you have a +1 and a +2 unlocked. Okay, this is for the new players out there. Reason being, let's say you've only gotten up to tier 10 dunes, okay, and now you're like all jazzed because now you can run dunes. Well, unless you have a T11 and T12 somewhere unlocked, do not run it because once again, rares and blues can do +1 maps, and the unique boss can do +2 maps. And if you don't have those, it just doesn't drop. You just won't get that map. So it's a wasted opportunity. So just make sure you have at least 1 or 2, and then like when you run your strands, make sure you have at least tier 12, tier 13, and then all the way up to tier 14. When you run tier 14s, if you decide to do so, make sure you have at least 1 guardian unlocked, because and 1 tier 15 unlocked, because those can drop from tier 14s. And that's about it. If you have any questions, you can ask. All right, there we go. We're done. How to use your sextants before shaping? Stock them. I sell them.